Hey everyone, it's Rachel. This is my discussion 7 post about effective listening. So on page 54, I did the self-evaluation on listening. Um, Not gonna lie, I didn't get a very good score. Um, I think that's partially because of what I do for a job. I mean, it does require a lot of listening, but I also do feel that you have to like half listen a lot of the times because you're working with kids and you're trying to like talk to adults and then, talk to a child like 5 seconds later, and that whole miscommunication has the tendency to happen. There is number 2, it was the one asking about, do you let like external uh distractions affect you? Like I mentioned, I work with kids a lot. I have kids around me all the time. So a lot of the time I have to basically listen and yet still deal with a child at the same time, regardless of if it's picking them up or, telling them, you need to wait a minute, I'm talking to your mom, sort of a thing. So if kids are present, like when I'm doing homework or something like that, I do find it harder to focus and to actually listen on what's going on. Um, so my overall score was 60, which said it needs a lot of training and listening. I do also take listen first for my job at the Y. So I think just applying what I've learned in those courses and what I'm going to learn in this section as well to really use effectively to, start implementing those sorts of things into my life. The one thing that I did notice that in this book that I do have to do and like listen first, it's a lot of like confirming and repeating what the person had said, just so that you can understand exactly what they want. And in this section, it's in the chapter, it says you don't really want to interrupt or repeat what they had said, which kind of contradicts itself a little bit. So I'm not quite sure on that. If any of you have any ideas on it, I'm more than willing to listen and to see. But overall, like I said, it needs some work, and I'm willing to do the work. So let's see how this goes, and I'll talk to you guys next week. See ya.